Hello, amazing artists. Today we're going to make some Eric Carle inspired art. I can talk about jobs that artists do. I can create artwork with texture. I can explore the work of Eric Carle. And my vocabulary for this week is texture and illustrator. So for today's project, you'll need paper, some blue, green, yellow, orange, and red crayons or even markers, and textures that you can put underneath your paper. There are lots of jobs that an artist can do. An artist can create a cartoon or a game. They can design a house or even clothes to wear, or they can write and paint or draw pictures for a book. Eric Carle is an author and illustrator. Writing books and creating the pictures for those books is exactly what artist Eric Carle does. That means he is both an author, he writes the words, and an illustrator, makes the pictures. You may recognize some of his work. His most famous story is The Very Hungry Caterpillar. He also created a story called The 10 Little Rubber Ducks. This tells the story of an adventure 10 little rubber ducks take after the box they were in falls off a ship in a storm. You will be reading 10 Little Rubber Ducks with Mrs. Thomas when you visit the library over the next few weeks. Eric Carle creates his artworks for his books using paper and tissue paper that he has added textures to using things like a hole punch or even dragging a fork or a comb through the paint. Meanwhile, in the art room, we will be working on creating artworks inspired by the story using shapes and texture. We will be starting today with texture. Texture is the way that something feels. Here's a fun little song to show you what texture is about. If you are at home, you can go on a texture scavenger hunt. What could you put underneath your paper to create texture? Could you color your paper on the sidewalk or the driveway? Use a bumpy plate or placemat? Color on top of a Lego base? You're going to need a blue paper for the water, and you can also add green or purple to your blue water, and a yellow paper for your duck. You can add orange or red to your yellow too. So you need to color two papers today and cover that whole paper. You'll make a blue one and add blue and green and purple if you'd like, or it can just be blue, and you'll make a yellow one. And you can add some orange and red to that if you want. So you're going to color two papers today. And have fun. For this project, you have my permission to scribble scrabble, so you can fill your whole page with color and add textures by coloring on top of something else. Save your papers for next week, and we will use them to create our little rubber duck collages. I can't wait.